Blue Tulips, A Story of Almost, Part 1. I'm sorry, but I'm a little busy these days. Maybe some other time. She hung up and sighed, a deep, hollow sound that had become her signature. She had nothing to do. No real obligations, and yet, for 5 years, Kathy had turned down every invitation that came her way. Weekdays belonged to work. Weekends belonged to the market, or her parents' house, or anything that kept her from being still. She hadn't always been like this. Once, she was the one making the calls, the one dragging friends to parties, the life of every room she entered. That was before the note. She came home tired. The moment she opened the door, something felt wrong. Not visibly, the apartment looked the same, but the aura, as she thought of it, had shifted. The air was heavier. No one's home? She walked the hallway to the kitchen. Everything clean. No dishes in the sink, no evidence of anyone eating. She opened the fridge. Vegetables, eggs, sausages. Bottled water on the shelf. She took one, drank, and let the cold slide down her throat. It woke her up a little. Then she sat in her favorite rocking chair by the window and dug through her bag for her phone. No messages. Why didn't he even bother contacting me? Was he that busy? But it's already late. She set the phone down and rocked. The old brown chair creaked beneath her. She leaned her head back, closed her eyes, and let the quiet settle in. The phone rang. She stood, checked the screen. Her mother. "Yes, Mom. What can I do for you?" "I just called to remind you about next weekend. Please tell Andrew to come with you, okay?" "Okay, Mom. I'll tell him when he gets home." She glanced at the time. Past 8. "Mom, I need to go. I haven't made dinner yet. I fell asleep. Goodbye." She hung up. The apartment was still empty. Still wrong. She called Andrew. No answer. What is wrong with him? She was so lost in thought she didn't realize she was still wearing her work clothes. When she finally noticed, she went to the bedroom, but stopped at the side table. An envelope. White. Her name on the front. And beside it, a small, hand-drawn heart. "Oh, you poor thing. Maybe you're waiting for me somewhere right now." A flicker of excitement. They'd been together since college. 8 years. Maybe this was it. Maybe this was the proposal. She opened the envelope. 5 words. Only 5 words. And those 5 words changed everything. They took a lively woman and left someone else in her place. "It's over. I'm moving out." She didn't cry. She didn't scream. She sat on the edge of the bed, staring at the paper, reading the same 5 words over and over until they lost all meaning. Then she lay down, took off her glasses, and closed her eyes. Her mind was empty. She waited for sleep to hunt her. Deep down, she knew she wasn't trapped in a dream. What Andrew did, it was a shot straight through the heart. And somewhere in the dark behind her closed eyes, she was already searching for what she might have done wrong. She still went to the event her mother mentioned. Hesitant, but she went. "Where's Andrew?" her mother asked. "I thought you'd be together." Something came up. He couldn't make it. She wanted to confess. She wanted to collapse into her mother's arms and cry until there was nothing left. But this was her sister's wedding. She wouldn't make a scene. She pulled herself together and wore a smile that didn't reach her eyes. At the reception, she sat among friends and family. Everyone glowed for the newlyweds. Kathy's glow was a lie. Not because she wasn't happy for her sister, but because she couldn't find a genuine smile anywhere inside her. She was there, but her mind was somewhere else. Her mother noticed. "What's wrong?" "Nothing, Mom." Just tired from work. Another lie. But this time she couldn't hold it. Can we get some fresh air outside, Mom? Sure, go ahead. I'll grab some wine and follow. Outside, the night was dark, but the sky blazed with stars, blinking like they were whispering to each other. The wind raised goosebumps, but the wine her mother brought took care of that. Oh, there you are. Her mother handed her a bottle. Before she could say anything, Kathy hugged her. Tight. And for the first time since the note, the tears came. She confessed everything. They held each other, crying in the dark. Then, 5 words. Soft. Gentle. Landing on her left ear like a fallen leaf. Everything's going to be all right. She looked up. A silhouette. A man in a black coat walking away into the darkness. She tried to follow, but he was already gone. The words had comforted her. Strangely. Deeply. She asked her mother if she knew him. Her mother didn't. She checked the guest list inside. Nothing. She couldn't ask her sister. She hadn't seen his face. Only the coat. She decided to find the man behind the voice. It shifted her attention from the one who left to the mystery who stayed. And that search continued for 5 years. She was getting ready for bed when her phone rang again. A coworker. Hi, we're having dinner at Amy's house. Wanna come? Nah, I'm about to sleep. Some other time, okay? Okay. Make sure you make it next time. She ended the call and went to bed. She knew what they were trying to do. Introduce her to someone like they always did since the breakup. She was tired of it. She had lost interest in men entirely. She didn't want to get hurt again. She didn't know that her life would turn upside down in a matter of days. The company hired a new employee. Let's go greet him. Sure, go ahead. I'll follow. But instead of going straight to the main hall, she stopped at the cafeteria for coffee. Another drag of a day, she thought. Then she heard it. A deep, calm voice. It stopped her cold. The wedding. The silhouette. The words. She rushed toward the lobby, but there were too many people. She couldn't see him. Still, she hoped. A long shot, but she couldn't help it. That this new guy was the one she'd been looking for. Good morning, everyone. My name is Andrew. Her hope turned to ash. What are the odds? She glanced at the man standing in front. Tall, short hair, broad shoulders, a little chubby. Nothing like the Andrew she knew. And yet, the name alone made her sick. At lunch, she followed her usual routine. Wait 30 minutes, then go to the cafeteria alone. Eat, scroll through her phone, avoid groups. Everyone respected it by now. She didn't notice someone approaching. Excuse me, can I sit here? She looked up. The new guy. Smiling. Friendly. She wanted to shout at him. There are empty tables everywhere. But instead, she heard herself say, Sure, be my guest. My name is Andrew. I'm the new guy. In her mind, she already knew the script. He'd ask her name, then about the company, how long she'd worked there. Small talk until she suffocated. Nice to meet you. She went back to her phone, waited for the follow-up questions. None came. Minutes passed. Silence. She peeked at him. He was just eating, enjoying his meal, not pushing, not prying. She broke first. Aren't you going to ask my name? Oh, I'm so sorry. That was rude of me. I was just hungry. Never mind. Carry on. Sarcasm. Her armor. Instead of asking her name, he asked why she ate lunch so late. Before she could deflect, he explained he'd been busy and lost track of time. I had things tangled up on my end, she lied. I forgot the time, too. She stood. Goodbye. Nice to meet you. Goodbye, Kathy. Enjoy the rest of your day. She froze. How did he know her name? But she didn't ask. She just walked away, relieved to escape. Her heart still cold. Colder now, knowing the man carried a cursed name. Saturday. No work. That meant the market. Not for the money, for the distraction. She didn't want to stay home, didn't want to watch movies or go out with friends. She wanted to be busy. Oh, hi there. The food looks tempting. Can I get two? That voice again. She never thought she'd see him here. Sure, that'll be 60. Never thought I'd see you here. I thought a girl like you would be out shopping or whatever it is girls do on a day off. Very hardworking. Her sarcasm slipped its leash. Well, I'm not that kind of girl. Do you want anything else? He apologized, said it came out wrong, meant it as a compliment. But the tension was already thick. He handed her 100 and told her to keep the change. She refused. I don't do things that way. He took his money and left. Good, she thought. He won't bother me again. She'd given him a piece of her mind. Monday morning. She arrived a little late. Everyone was staring. Whispers. Eyes sharp with surprise. Girl, tell us the details. What details? Duh! Flowers on your table. Stop playing dumb. She walked to her desk. Blue tulips. A note. I'm sorry for how I acted the other day. Please accept this as a token of my apology. Andrew. The office buzzed. The new guy likes you! This is the end of the drought! That sick bastard, she whispered. Her friends heard. That was rude. Give the man a chance. She was trapped. If she said no, she'd be the villain. I swear this day couldn't get any worse. Cafeteria. Late lunch. One hand holding chopsticks, the other holding her phone. A chair creaked. She looked up. Déjà vu. He was sitting across from her. No permission asked this time. Don't tell me you forgot the time again. Yes, did you? A sarcastic smile. Did you get my flowers? Nice, aren't they? From the shop near my place. Yes, they're nice, but you didn't need to do that. Now everyone thinks you're wooing me. Did I upset you again? He paused. Those flowers will be there every morning until you stop whining about them. They're just there to cheer you up. The flowers came every morning. He was there every lunch, every weekend at the market. She rejected him, again and again. He didn't care. He smiled through every rude word, every cold shoulder. Months passed. Her heart stayed locked, especially not for this man. On weekends, flowers arrived at her door. Blue tulips. 2 boxes of food at the market. This guy is impossible. How does he even know tulips are my favorite? And blue, of all colors. She was torn, annoyed. But somewhere beneath the annoyance, amazed. His dedication was relentless. Slowly, her one-word answers became sentences. Her sentences became conversations. Her hatred became something else. Something she didn't have a name for yet. But she never let her guard down. Every time he tried to take things further, she refused. He confessed his love countless times. She turned him down ruthlessly every single time. And still, the flowers, the note, the chair creaking 30 minutes after lunch began. Her days became predictable. She knew exactly what would happen next. And without admitting it to herself, she started to look forward to it. Then one morning, no flowers. She didn't know if she was happy or sad. Was I glad this crazy man finally had enough? Or was I just fooling myself? At lunch, no creaking chair. After eating, she walked to his department. He wasn't there. Oh well, that explains it. She didn't want to worry, but she did. She missed him. She had never given him her number. She had torn his phone number in half right in front of his face. She went home feeling incomplete. Days passed, then weeks. No word from Drew. She had started calling him that in her head to separate him from the other Andrew. Even his closest friends didn't know where he'd gone. Finally, she asked the boss. He quit 2 weeks ago. She couldn't believe it. He left without saying anything. He said he loved me. He said he cared. Why would he do this? She walked home alone that night, head down. Too many questions. Too many whys. Then she realized. This felt exactly like before. The shivering, the questions, the anxiety. The same. But this time she could do something she hadn't done back then. She could ask him why. She just didn't know where to find him. Then she remembered. A conversation about flowers. She went to every flower shop in town asking for Drew. Nothing. Past midnight. Depressed. Tired. She sat on a bench near the park. Her blue dress soaked with sweat. She didn't care. She stretched her back, held her nape, and laid her head up. How far have you been jogging in that dress? Her heart hammered. She knew that voice. She turned. There he was. Before he could sit, her hand moved on its own. A slap, sharp and loud. "Why did you even bother talking to me?" she said. "Did you know how hard it is to be alone again?" Only her heavy breathing. "It's not easy for me either," Drew said. "The truth is, I got a letter a week ago. I passed the qualification exam. I can work overseas. This is the dream I've been waiting for my whole life." Kathy stared at him. "There's no way I can top that. Who am I to stop his dreams? All I did was reject him. And now I'm whining because he left?" "If you don't want me to leave, I won't go," he said. She hugged him, tight. Their cheeks touched. Their tears mixed. "I'm so sorry, but I can't ask you to stay. You're a good man. Now go get that dream." Drew held her face in both hands, wiped her tears, looked into her eyes, and kissed her forehead. "Everything's going to be all right." Then he left. Part 2. "Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't today. I need to pack for tomorrow's trip." Kathy's familiar response, but different now. The words were the same, but the woman saying them had changed. She had changed a lot. Her social life was back. Her work had flourished. She had earned her promotion to manager, not through luck, but through long nights and quiet determination. And now, she had been chosen as the company's representative at an overseas conference. The Netherlands. A week in Amsterdam. A huge break. And honestly, she was excited. Genuinely, fully excited for the first time in years. She packed that night with care, laying out dresses, scarves, boots. Winter was waiting for her. She had never seen snow. Her doorbell rang. She went downstairs and opened the door. A bouquet of blue tulips. "You wouldn't leave without saying goodbye, would you?" Jonathan, the boss's son, her boyfriend. "Of course not. I was going to call you before bed. You beat me to it." She kissed him. Jonathan was kind, patient, handsome in an unassuming way. He had carried her through the darkest months after Drew left, not with grand gestures, but with steady presence. She had accepted his love out of gratitude at first. A life raft. But somewhere along the way, gratitude had softened into something real. Not the wildfire she had felt with Drew, but a warm, reliable flame. They were engaged now. The wedding was months away. This trip was a gift from her future father-in-law, a pre-honeymoon of sorts, though Jonathan couldn't join her. "I still don't understand why your dad won't let you come with me." "Don't worry about it. It's good for you to travel alone sometimes. Besides, I've been to Amsterdam a couple of times already." They talked almost the whole night. The future. The house they would buy. How many kids they wanted. 2, maybe 3. And how they would run around the living room while she pretended to chase them. Jonathan's eyes lit up when he spoke about it. Kathy smiled. She meant it. But deep inside, beneath the smile, a small, cold voice whispered, "Are you sure?" She didn't listen. She owed him too much. Morning came. Jonathan drove her to the airport. A last kiss. A wave. Then she was in the air. The sky was impossibly clear. From her window seat, she watched her country shrink beneath her. Green and brown and blue, then clouds, then nothing but white and light. So this is the silver lining up close. The thought surprised her. Silver lining. Dark clouds. She hadn't thought about Drew in months. What would have happened if I had asked him to stay? She shook her head. Stop. Jonathan was her silver lining. Drew was her past. That was the story she had chosen. But the question didn't leave. It followed her across the ocean, through the 11-hour flight, through the descent into Amsterdam's winter dusk. Was I ever really happy? Or did I just get tired of being sad? The pilot announced their landing. Snow was drizzling outside. She pulled her coat tighter, wrapped her scarf, and stepped off the plane into a world she had only seen in movies. The taxi carried her through Amsterdam's narrow streets, past canals and crooked houses and bicycles chained to iron railings. Her hotel, the Postilion, was also where the conference would be held. Convenient. Lucky. She checked in, ordered room service, a beer and a sandwich, and sat by the window, watching snow fall on a city she didn't know. Tomorrow, the conference. Tonight, she walked. The streets were wet with half-melted snow. Her boots clicked on cobblestones. She took photos of everything. A bridge, a street musician packing up for the night, a cat curled in a doorway. She wanted to remember every detail. She didn't know yet which details would matter. I'm heading out. Love you. Bye. Drew kissed his girlfriend, Mila, blonde, dark-eyed, sharp, and grabbed his coat. Wait, you forgot something. She kissed him again, slower this time. Now you can go. Drew smiled and stepped into the cold. He was late for a meeting. The CEO's son had invited him, a networking thing. Drew had worked hard to become sales manager, and he had made it on his own, without leaning on connections. But he wasn't stupid enough to turn down a drink with the right people. He checked his phone. Postilion Hotel. The same hotel where the international conference was being held. He didn't think much of it. Amsterdam was full of conferences. He walked through the lobby, asked for directions to the convention hall, and started down the corridor. His phone rang. Mila again. Something about dinner with her parents. Not now, honey. I'll call you back. He was distracted, walking fast, not looking where he was going. Kathy woke early. Shower, dress, coffee in the lobby. She had the room number now. Someone at the front desk had pointed her toward the correct hall. She walked, checked her phone, adjusted her scarf. Her key card slipped from her hand and fell to the floor. She bent down to pick it up. And as she stood, bump. Someone collided with her. Papers scattered. Apologies started to form on her lips. I'm so She looked up. The world stopped. Drew stood in front of her, phone still in his hand, mouth half open. I'll call you back, honey. Something came up. Honey. The word landed like a slap. They stared at each other. Neither moved. The corridor filled with silence and the distant hum of the conference. There you are. Where have you been? A voice broke through. An older man, polished, gray-haired, clearly important, approached with a warm smile. I see you've met our visitor from overseas. She's from your country. Yes, sir, Drew said. She's a former colleague. I'd like you to meet Miss Kathy Aslan. Miss Aslan, this is my boss, Mr. Lucas Jensen. Nice to meet you, sir, Kathy managed. Enough introductions. Let's go sit. Conference is about to start. Mr. Jensen guided Kathy toward the hall. Their seats, by chance, were next to each other. Drew sat beside her. Colleague, she thought. That's what I am to him now. She didn't say a word. Neither did he. They sat through the first hour in silence. Speeches, slides, data she didn't absorb. She could feel him beside her, the warmth of his arm, the weight of everything unsaid. After the conference, Drew stood first. He disappeared toward the cafeteria. Kathy stayed in her seat, pretending to read her program. He returned minutes later with 2 cups of coffee. But she already had one. A hotel staff member had brought her a paper cup without being asked. Drew gave the second coffee to his boss instead. Hey, Drew, do you have anything to do after this? Dinner with Mila at 8. Why? I want you to accompany Kathy around the city. Give her a tour, since you two know each other. Oh, that's really kind of you, Mr. Jensen, Kathy said quickly. But I can manage on my own, and he already has plans with Mila. The name tasted strange in her mouth. I'll let Mila know I'll be late, Drew said. She'll understand. It's part of the job, right? Kathy tried to decline again, but Drew insisted. Professionally, politely. And she couldn't say no without making a scene. They walked to Vondelpark. The statue of Joost van den Vondel stood gray against the gray sky. Snow began to fall. Not heavy, just enough to dust their shoulders. They made small talk. The conference, the weather, how long each of them had been in Amsterdam. Nothing important, nothing real. The silence between the words was where the real conversation lived. Snowflakes caught in Kathy's hair. It's beautiful, isn't it? Drew said. He reached out and brushed the snow from her hair. His fingers lingered a moment too long. She looked down. Her heart was hammering. She knew it wasn't the cold. Were you the one? She asked, voice barely a whisper. At my sister's wedding. The man in the black coat. Was that you? Drew was quiet for a long moment. Would it have made a difference? Would you have stopped me from leaving if you'd known? Of course it would have made a difference, you idiot. Her voice cracked. But I couldn't stop you from chasing your dream. And look at you now. I'm proud of what you've become. He kissed her. Not gently, not hesitantly. He kissed her like he had been waiting 3 years to do it. And she kissed him back. The snow fell around them. The cold disappeared. His hands cupped her face, bare skin against bare skin. No gloves, because he had taken them off just to feel her. When they finally broke apart, tears were streaming down her cheeks. This is wrong, she said. You have someone, and I'm getting married in a few months. She turned and walked away. Fast at first, then faster. She didn't look back. Back at the hotel, she wiped her tears in the lobby elevator, smoothed her dress, practiced a calm face. She was about to unlock her room when someone knocked from the inside. The door opened. Jonathan. Did you get your dinner? He asked, phone still in his hand. You're impossible. When did you? right at your front door." She pulled herself together, smiled, let him hug her, let him kiss her. "I swear I didn't see this coming." "That's the point of a surprise," he said. He had brought wine, dinner, a single long-stemmed rose. He told her about the flight, about how he had convinced his father to let him come after all. He asked about her day. She told him about the conference, about a former colleague who had shown her around. "Drew," she said when Jonathan asked for a name. "His name is Drew." Jonathan didn't react. Why would he? That night, while he slept, she lay awake. She couldn't stop thinking about the kiss, and she couldn't stop thinking about what it meant, that she didn't regret it. The next morning, they walked into the conference hall together, hand in hand. Mr. Jensen saw them and raised an eyebrow. "Oh dear, I didn't realize. Miss Aslan, you're engaged to my friend's son?" "Yes, sir. Jonathan, this is Mr. Jensen. Mr. Jensen, this is my fiancé, Jonathan." They shook hands, made pleasantries. Kathy excused herself to find coffee and to look for Drew. He wasn't there. "Where's Drew today?" she asked Mr. Jensen as casually as she could. "The boy couldn't make it. Personal errands. He asked for the day off." She nodded, tried not to show relief, or disappointment, or whatever it was twisting in her chest. Drew didn't come the next day either, or the next. The conference ended. Kathy packed her suitcase. Tomorrow morning, she and Jonathan would fly home together. Tomorrow morning, she would leave Amsterdam, leave Drew, leave the snow and the kiss and the question of what if. She was zipping her bag when the doorbell rang. Jonathan was in the shower. "Can you get that?" he called. She opened the door. No one was there. She looked left, right. Nothing. Then she looked down. An envelope. Her heart stopped. She picked it up, turned it over. Her name and a small, hand-drawn heart. She hid it in her pocket before Jonathan could see. "Who was it?" "Just a bellman, asking if we wanted a wake-up call." In the bathroom, the shower ran. In the corner of the room, trembling, she opened the envelope. "I broke up with Mila. I want to be with you. Fate brought us back together, and I won't let you get away this time. I know this is selfish. I'll be waiting at the park where we first kissed. 10 o'clock. I'll wait 1 hour. If you don't come, I'll respect your decision. Drew." She looked at the clock. 9:30. Drew stopped at a flower shop. Blue tulips. He asked the florist to wrap them carefully. Then he walked to Vondel Park. The bench was cold. The snow was falling harder now, thick, lazy flakes that gathered on his shoulders and melted into his hair. He sat and waited. He checked his watch. 9:45. He thought about Mila, her tears when he told her, the door closing behind him. He thought about Kathy, the way she had kissed him back, the way she had walked away. He checked his watch again. 10 o'clock. Nothing. He told himself to be patient. This wasn't the kind of decision anyone could make quickly. 10:15. A dog walker passed. A jogger. A woman with an umbrella. No Kathy. 10:30. He started to feel the cold. Back at the hotel, Jonathan woke up, reached for Kathy, found empty sheets. He sat up, checked the bathroom, the closet. Her suitcase was gone. On the side table, an envelope. He opened it with shaking hands. "I can't do this anymore. I'm so sorry, but I can't marry you. I'm in love with someone else. I hope you forgive me someday. I hope you find someone who truly loves you. Thank you for everything. Goodbye. 10:45. Kathy ran. She had left her suitcase in the lobby, told the front desk she would be right back. The taxi had taken forever. Then the streets were slick with ice. Then she couldn't remember which park entrance. But now she was here, running through the snow in heels, her coat flying open, her breath clouding in front of her. She saw him. The bench. The blue tulips beside him. His head bowed. She slowed down, caught her breath. He looked up. He saw her. He stood. For a moment, neither moved. The snow fell between them. The streetlights cast everything in soft amber. Then he smiled, and he started walking toward her. She started walking toward him. She wasn't going to say anything this time. No more words. No more running. She was just going to kiss him and never let go. The headlights came from nowhere. 2 bright eyes in the dark. The sound of an engine. Too fast. Too close. Drew turned. Too late. The pure white snow turned red. Blue tulips scattered, petals torn from their stems, spinning in the cold air, landing on the stained ground. And a few meters away, a woman stood frozen, splattered with snowflakes and blue petals. She didn't scream. She didn't move. She just stood there in the falling snow, in the red, in the silence.